Welcome to the Small Steps to Wellness show with me, your host, Mari Craig, where we normally discuss how we can achieve more wellness in our lives, one small step at a time. Now, today it is Christmas Eve, and being Norwegian, this is the time that we celebrate in Norway. Now, I live in England, obviously, so we are very lucky in our family because we do Norwegian Christmas today and English Christmas tomorrow. I've snuck away from everyone for a few minutes. I've got the baby with me, so we don't know how long we'll be able to record for, but we will give it a go. I don't have a guest with me today, but I want to just have this as a bit of a bite-size episode to share some of my thoughts with you that I have around Christmas, because this is a time that it can be really, really nice for everyone. But I think for a lot of people, including myself, it can also be quite stressful unless we take steps to ensure that we build in, relaxation. What I have learned this year, especially having a very young baby who is going to have a go with his voice in a few minutes, is that perfection is unachievable. Perfection is also hard work, and actually I'm not that sure if that's what our children need or that's what we need. So this Christmas I am focusing on trying to let go of the things that don't really matter and focusing on the things that do matter. So I know that once this episode has been uploaded, I will go offline for the rest of Christmas and come back again closer to the new year, because it is important to take a bit of time out and really be present for your children. It's a bit tricky when you spread out thinly with 3 children and a dog, but it is totally doable if we maybe lower our shoulders and our expectations just a little bit. This show is called the Small Steps to Wellness show, and I do focus a lot on nutrition and what to eat and what to include in order to maintain and build better health. Christmas is really, in my opinion anyway, not the time to be focusing too much on that. In my opinion, it is much more important what we do between New Year and Christmas. We have 51 weeks in the year really where we can make a difference to our health, and it really doesn't matter so much if you have 1 or 2 mince pies too many that 1 week every year, in my opinion anyway. So I am going to be eating what I want, which tends to be relatively healthy anyway, but I will not be made to feel guilty if I have 1 too many chocolates, 1 too many mince pies, and so on. So I'm going to be focusing on enjoying what I'm eating, enjoying what I'm doing. But the one thing that I will try to incorporate as much as possible of is drinking water before meals, making sure that I'm really, really hydrated, and I'm going to also focus on sleep. Now, with the baby, that's a bit tricky during the night because he does wake up an awful lot. So I'm going to be mindful of when I go to bed and allow myself also a little bit of an afternoon nap if needs be. So those are my grand plans for Christmas. I don't know about you. I'd love to hear how you view Christmas. What's important to you? Do you let certain things go, or do you strive for perfection? And or what does that look like to you? What does a good Christmas look like to you? What I wanted to talk about for a few minutes before I come off again is what's going to happen in January. A couple of my colleagues and I, we are firing up a 30-day program called Revive Your Glow. We're starting on the 1st of January and we're going to ease our way into the new year. Here we go. We are going to focus on easing our way into the new year, starting the year off gently but with an intent. And by that I mean no strict regime starting on the 1st of January, because I bet you that we all have a few pies left, a few pieces of chocolate left, and so I don't want to be the person, certainly that's what it's going to look like in my kitchen anyway. I don't want to be the person who says on the 1st of January, right, that's it. So we are going to excuse us, we are going to ease our way in. This is a group that we have set up on Facebook It is for customers only, so you will be required to purchase one or more of the products that we work with, but they will underpin everything we do in January. So we will be guiding you through simple steps that you can take, simple incremental steps. We're going to be talking about a bit of stacking habits. We are going to be talking about food, mindfulness, exercise, hydration, sleep, all of these things that we know are important in order to build health and resilience. So that's going to happen on the 1st of January. If that's something that you think, gosh, I could do with being a part of a community like that for a month, have some accountability partners and really work on my lifestyle, then this is the group for you. Lifestyle doesn't happen just in 30 days. But we are going to do an extra effort for 30 days because that's how we see that we build new habits. And then we're going to continue to keep as many of these habits as the year progresses. So for me, that looks like eating a healthy breakfast. It looks like getting back into my weight training. I've had time off because of the new baby, but it means getting back into that. It means focusing on relaxing wherever I can and lowering my shoulders, taking pressure off myself and those people around me. It will look a bit also like focusing a lot for me on hydration. It's really important, especially because I'm breastfeeding. For other people, it might look different. For you, it might look like stopping your, midnight snacking or focusing on getting enough sleep. But whatever it is that you're looking to improve, we are here to help you, be your accountability partners and your support, your inspiration every day for those 30 days. Or let's call it 31. January's got an extra day, doesn't it? So this is the plan for the new year. But until the new year, I would say let's take it easy. Let's allow ourselves to enjoy without any guilt. Guilt is never going to help anyone get motivated to make changes. So with this, I wish you all a Merry Christmas, peaceful Christmas, and prosperous, healthy, happy New Year.